Joining me now is California Senator Alex Padilla, who just a few days ago took the oath to serve impartial justice over Trump's second impeachment trial. Senator Padilla, thanks for coming back to the Sunday show.
Good morning, Jonathan. Good to be back with you.
So let me have your reaction to the reporting that's coming out of the New York Times that basically the president doesn't have a defense team right now. Can this impeachment trial in the Senate go on if the president doesn't have anyone to defend him?
Well, it can go on and it must go on. And I think it's pretty telling in a number of ways. First of all, if you've seen how Donald Trump has conducted himself for the last 5 years, this probably doesn't come as much of a shock. Second, look at what happened in the flurry of lawsuits that he and the Republican Party filed on all the changes to elections in the lead up to last November, as states were working hard to ensure people could protect their health and safety during the pandemic and still exercise their right to vote. Not just case after case unsuccessful, but he was losing counsel in the process then. And so, I'm not shocked that nearly on the eve of the impeachment trial, he's once again losing representation. And I think that's pretty telling when attorneys who have taken their own oath and are admitted to the bar don't want to risk that for going down the road on litigation that's baseless.
Should the president defend himself in this impeachment trial, come to the Senate and testify on his own behalf? That's another thing that's in the New York Times story, that he's considering saving money by representing himself.
I think that's certainly an option for him, although he would be well served to prepare for cross-examination. I'd love to be the cross-examiner in that regard, but I'm not. I am simply a juror. And let's also be frank. The case before us couldn't be any clearer. This, unlike almost any other case I can think of, leaves very little room for doubt. The incidents, the insurrection, the rebellion played out in real time on national television for millions around the country and around the world to witness. So we're going to go through this process, but I know how I intend to vote at the end of it.
Mm-hmm. Let's turn to COVID relief. There's reporting that 10 of your Republican colleagues in the Senate have come up with their own COVID relief package. They've requested a meeting with President Biden to talk about it. One, do you know about this proposal from these 10 Republican senators? Have you seen it? Do you know what's in it?
Learned about it as I've seen news reports of it, including the letter and some of the counter proposals. My response to that is, well, number one, finally, it's the discussion and the need for urgent COVID relief is nothing new. So, why now? This could have been done, should have been done days, weeks, even months ago. Second, look, we welcome Republicans coming along, but the American people need help now. And they'll have an option to either join with Democrats to provide urgent, immediate relief to working families, to small businesses, to state and local governments sooner rather than later. It's up to them if they want to join us or not. I'm not interested in delayed tactics. We've seen this time and again over the years. Wait, we want to work with you, and then, sorry, it's too late, and they effectively run out the clock. We can't afford that. The people can't afford that.
And so from what I'm hearing, it sounds like you are perfectly fine with the steps that are being put in place to go the route of reconciliation, where it could just be passed by a simple majority if and when the time comes.
Absolutely. That's a legitimate process before us that will provide relief sooner rather than later. That's what should be driving this here, not bureaucracy or process in the United States Senate or Congress at large, but the urgent relief that so many American families are needing. Families that don't know how they're going to put the next meal on the table. Families that, well, I guess we have a little bit more of relief from potential evictions that were looming, but they're not permanent. They're not long term. You have small businesses that have been struggling to keep the doors open for the last 10, 11 months that need help now. And so if reconciliation allows us to provide that meaningful relief sooner rather than later, then let's give it a go. And again, Republicans have the choice to either join us in that or not. We'll see their true colors when the time comes.
Senator Padilla, last question for you, and I'm just curious: is there anything in the current $1.9 trillion package that you would be willing to trade away in order to get some bipartisan support for this bill? Not that whatever that thing is bad or not necessary, but something that would make it possible for there to be bipartisan support for the overall package.
Yeah, look, again, not that I can think of right now. If Republicans want to come on board and provide more significant relief, if they want to provide more ongoing relief, then that's certainly welcome. This hopefully is not our final bite at the apple. I'll give you just one example. We've been talking about some of the relief checks, immediate assistance to families throughout the country. We want to make sure that we respect all families, regardless of immigration status. We've seen a lot of immigrants that are working as frontline and other essential workers. They need to be included, not excluded, in this package. But it doesn't mean we can't do more in the weeks and months ahead. At the end of the day, it's up to Republicans to decide to either join us in providing urgent, immediate relief or not.
Senator Alex Padilla of the great state of California, thank you very much for coming back to the Sunday Show.
Thank you, Jonathan. We'll be back soon.